you are saying the right thing. And if those are your thoughts, why did your actions not back those thoughts up?
Exactly. And the fact that he admitted that I thought it'd be a quicker fix, but we need major surgery.
Yeah,
is what he said, and that's
probably not a good time to use that analogy either.
No, it's Tanner Pearson. Yeah. So, I like that honesty about him and all that, and then, he brings up the most disappointing thing that we're ever going to hear, and that is that we need to retool, not rebuild, and that we need to. Or I don't want draft picks that'll take 4 to 5 years. That I want guys that need a second chance on their entry level deals from their second contract and in the age of 25 to 26
to get younger, blah blah blah.
To get younger, and it's like I see why your first name's Jim, because it's the same as Jim Benning.
Every Jim wants that.
Yeah, it's just like it's the same shit.
Yeah,
it's the same shit. Like, and we need to do some buyouts, and we need to make some hard decisions and stuff. We've been doing it for like 8 fucking years, and we never can get away from it because there's too much dead money.
Yep.
I'm like, at the end of this year, Holtby and Virtanen's money comes off the books.
Yep.
And there's no dead money left.
Nope.
And we're gonna start again.
Yep.
Because that's just what we have to do. And like, it's just, I'm so sick of it.
Cycle.
It's an endless fucking cycle.
We're starting our 10th retool in 8 years.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, I'm sorry. Trade the pieces that you can for right now.
Yep.
And
hold everybody else.
Start fresh with what you can. Like, I guarantee in 2 years, Petey and Hughes minus, say, Miller, Horvat, Kuzmenko, so on, would be a better team in 2 years than trying to keep what we can by cutting corners again. Like, it would.
Yeah.
Like,
he also was asked a couple questions about ownership, and like if ownership is kind of, pulling the strings and telling them what to do, and he fought back on that, saying that ownership's giving me a long leash, yada yada yada. I think that's just a front. I truly do.
I bet you there is no fucking way Francesco said, yeah, you can trade Miller, no problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Bullshit.
No.
Absolute bullshit.
He's a 100-point scorer.
100-point scorer. You can't trade that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You got to sign him. Sign him to whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And lowball Bo. If he says no, give that money to JT.
Yeah.
And, it's just, I don't know. Like, the whole 26, 25-year-old player we want to get younger. Get fucking draft picks. You know what's young? 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
That's young. Yeah. 18, 19, 20-year-olds. That is young.
So you're telling me that we need to take a flyer on the Oli Ulevis of the world?
Yeah.
That we fucked up on and someone else is going to just get the reward from it? It doesn't work that way.
Nope.
How many guys that are just nothing?
There's very
fringe few. AHLers that like we can pick up anytime we want,
and that just block. Okay,
yeah, like it doesn't. That's what those guys are.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. So you want to do this? You want to give players their second chance? Blah blah. Why didn't you claim Eeli Tolvanen from Nashville?
Yeah.
He's got 6 goals in 8 games with Seattle right now.
Yeah.
He was a former first-round pick.
Yeah, I was super high on him.
Me too.
Back in the day,
everybody loved him. Yeah. He ripped up the Olympics as a 19 or 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Why didn't you give one? All you had to do was claim him.
Yeah.
Not that fucking hard.
I don't know why. Because probably had no money.
Probably.
Because of our bullshit.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's just this endless cycle of we're just gonna cut corners. We're gonna look.
Yeah.
We're gonna do buyouts. Maybe you shouldn't have fucking signed that contract in the first place. Yeah. Like.
And yeah, dude, I fucking hate because like when the OEL trade happened, I said day one, this trade gets us a cup or this buries us for the next 5 fucking years, and we can't do anything because of it. Yeah. And we are like in the ladder now, yeah. And it's like, oh look, Dylan Guenther looking good at the World Juniors,
golden goal,
and this and that. Okay, I looked at the fucking Pronmans.
Yep, we're
under 23 players in the NHL right now.
Yep.
Now that PD and Hughes have graduated from that.
Yep.
Did you see what our rank 102.
Yep.
With Niels Hoglander.
Yep.
As the highest that we have in the prospect system, under 23.
And then Pods was 105.
104.
And,
yeah.
And then Karamaki was 112 or 117.
No, it was like 140 something.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was 109 apparently.
That's right.
And then dropped.
It was
so
yeah.
We're talking
with a 7.
3 guys in our franchise that is under 23 in the world ranked 102nd to 145 or whatever the hell it was. Not even cracking the top 100.
Don't look at some of the guys that were in the 75 plus and where they were drafted.
Yeah.
There were some guys that I was like, well, fuck. I remember that name.
Yeah.
We could have took him.
We could have taken him. And like every team should have one on average in the top 32. Should keyword. We're not even in the top 3 rounds essentially of players available. Like it's just fucking ridiculous. And it's all because of these fucking trades and buyouts and bullshit. It's just
all these trying to cut corners.
Trying to cut goddamn corners. And like, I'm sorry, the only shot we got is PD age 27 onwards.
Yep. Pretty much.
Nothing before that is going to matter.
Yeah. And like, this is another thing too that throughout the press conference that I caught on to of just the lack of knowledge with the fan base.
Yeah.
Maybe that's Jim Rutherford. Maybe it's because
that's got to be Francesco. I don't think it's Jim Rutherford.
But like if part of it is Jim, I wouldn't blame him because he was living in fucking Raleigh, North Carolina for the last who knows how many years.
Sure, agreed.
And decided to move to Vancouver. But like I have the quote in front of me about how the fan base that's disgruntled is probably friends of fucking coworkers that had gotten let go. It says there were 32 people since I've come that are not with the Canucks anymore, and since then we've added 24. So when you have those kinds of changes, there's going to be people upset. There's people out there that have friends that have worked here and they have people with connections. That's probably why they're upset, is essentially what he finishes off the quote saying. No, it's not. No, the fans are disgruntled and upset because of the lack of focus in this in the whole organization.
I have no idea how many fans there are of the Canucks. It might be 500,000. It might be 2 million. I don't fucking know based on the population of British Columbia and other fans. Yeah. But like,
and how many people do you know that even work with a professional sports organization? There's not many.
Like there's more
people pissing us off.
No, there's more people that give a shit about this team outside of the bubble of Vancouver.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we're not from Vancouver.
Nope.
We're in the center of this province, and everyone that we know is pissed off because they're just so goddamn toxic.
Yep.
And just refuse to do what needs to be done.
Yep. And there's Canuck fans that just like they're just checked out. They're done. Yeah. They're like, no, I don't want to read this shit anymore. Yeah. I might watch a game.
It's the same crap over and over and over again.
Yep.
Like, look at, I hate to say it, but look at Ottawa.
Yeah.
Without Melnyk.
Yeah.
Is Francesco now
the worst owner in the league?
Just in general?
Probably.
And
it's
like,
probably pretty close.
How much better their team is because of that. Like, it starts at the top and works its way down, and you have to, like,
the best teams in this league are the ones with owners who hire hockey people to do hockey shit and let that be.
Yeah. And actually talk to them.
Yep.
Like, you know, I can't remember his name, the Tampa guy.
Jeff Vinnick.
He calls every new employee of the Tampa Bay Lightning just to say, hey, I'm Jeff Vinnick. Nice to have you here.
Yep.
Blah, 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 blah. And there's guys that will never, ever talk to their employees because it's been beneath them and this and that. Like, you got to make people feel like they're wanted in this market to work for you. Mm-hmm. And if you aren't, you're going to have guys just fuck off. Like Bo Horvat, who's given everything to this team.
Yep.
I doubt he wants to be here at all anymore.
Probably not. Probably not. And I do not blame him.
Why would he?
Reason.
Unless his wife is like, you know, our family's here and we don't need to go anywhere. Like, fine, that's about it. But like, other than that, it's
even then. I bet you she sees what's going on and is like, you know what, Bo, it's probably better we go somewhere else.
We need to go somewhere quieter.
Yeah,
and so on.
Yeah, this is one thing that I just thought of when you were talking about that. Have we all just kind of forgotten about the whole Rachel Dory and like Castron guy thing? Like, that was not mentioned once yesterday or on Monday, and that's like
that's true. That's weird that they didn't mention that.
Like, I think almost any other market that would have probably been brought up, but there's just so much shit going on.
You know what?
With this organization, that's like objective number 20 on the reporters' lists.
Let's move on to the coaching shit.
Yeah.
Let's go into that because we have a lot to talk about still.
Yeah. Jim said Bruce is our coach, and then he admitted that he has talked to other candidates or potential candidates as far back as a few months.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, just mercy fire Bruce, please.
Yeah, at this point, like, what is he fucking doing other than keeping the bench warm?
Yeah.
Like,
for Rick Tocchet, so he can fucking give TNT the 2 weeks notice that he needs.
Yeah, literally, you do get rid of Bruce Boudreau and you just have the interim up because you're not paying anybody extra.
Nope,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And like with JR saying, "Oh, this might be the year to tank. We're all looking at number one. Then make it fucking happen."
Yep. Do not hire a coach.
Yeah.
There is always a coaching bump.
Yeah, every time.
Maybe it's not going to be
even the interim coach is going to be a bump too.
Maybe
somewhat,
tad bit. Yeah,
not much, but it'll be something.
Yeah, but like, it's just, I don't like. I just feel so bad for Bruce.
It's just pointless. It's absolutely fucking pointless him going out there.
Yeah, I hope whenever like maybe like I don't know. I just hope that he starts firing bullets back in the media. Like, fuck it. Go down swinging, Bruce.
Yeah, why not? Why fucking not?
You will not have any fan oppose you.
No, there'll be nothing. But yeah, like that, and Rick Tocchet's supposed to be the guy only because of who you guys knew beforehand.
Exactly.
Like, take the time to actually look for the right guy, whether that's in the college ranks, in the CHL, in the farm leagues, all this stuff. Like,
in Europe,
like give guys a shot that might be. Not just someone that you know. And if it is someone that you know,
make sure he's the best.
The fucking best
candidate.
Yeah. And it just doesn't seem like we're doing our due diligence. We're just doing...
And I kind of felt this way early on when he hired Alvin. Of like...
A little bit.
Like, what are we just hiring anybody who used to work for the Penguins?
Yeah.
Like the Clancy guy.
Yeah.
He's an assistant GM. There is literally no reason for us to have hired him other than the fact that he used to work for the Penguins. He wasn't even like their director of scouting or anything. Yeah. He was just a scout.
Yeah.
Oh, what? He's Jim Benning, master scout. He needs to be a fucking assistant GM right away.
Get him into the with Todd Harvey.
Yeah.
Like
don't make him assistant GM.
Like, and speaking of like Alvin and stuff, I want to hear more from Alvin.
Me too.
I want to hear way less from Jim Rutherford.
Yep.
I want to make it seem like Alvin actually calls some shots in this.
But I don't think he does.
Like, look at Toronto. As much as we shit on Toronto and this and that, we hear from Dubas.
Yep.
We hear from Shanahan. We only hear from Rutherford. And that is, we need more from Alvin.
Yep. And... Sure, you could say the language barrier, English is his second language. So is Jarmo Kekalainen, and that dude will talk to anybody.
Yeah.
He came on to Halford and Bruff after the fucking draft.
Alvin can speak English. It's fine.
Yeah. He just doesn't say much when he does speak.
Yeah.
He says a lot of words that mean nothing. We should mention during the press conference, Rutherford, because Dollywall a week ago had mentioned that somebody in the organization was thinking about retiring. Rutherford basically said, if I have any health issues, I'm out. But I like challenges, and I've got a challenge here.
Yeah.
So
I respect that.
Yeah, fair enough. He's like 862 years old. So if you have any health issues, by all means.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was very, very interesting press conference.
Yeah.
There was lots of quotes.
He did mention that we've given our final shot or last shot at Bo Horvat's contract.
Yeah. That
he's gonna get his money at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And it'll probably not be with us for what he's wanting.
Yeah. He started that off by saying we're in a pickle.
Yeah.
He's kind of funny. Like I don't think he
look.
means
He's better than Benning.
Oh yeah,
for the press conference stuff.
Well, he doesn't sound like we like JT a lot. No, but like I don't think he means it. But just the way he says stuff, like it comes out so dry and it's just funny.
It is.
But yeah, I could go on more about the fucking press conference because it was just a piss off, but we shouldn't. Or
No.
I shouldn't.
No, we shouldn't. We'll get into some games now.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the week that was,